Hey everyone, I'm back at the range again. So it's a little rainy out, but it's calmed down a bit. So last time I was out here with my Taurus Spectrum, I shot 125 rounds. Out of those 125, I had one failed strike, and it went off on the second strike, and 2 stovepipes and 1 failure to feed. So I got it all cleaned up now. I took it apart, cleaned it up, and got it all looped up and ready to go again. So I'm going to do pretty much the same test that I did last time, and at the same time I want to see how accurate it is. I got the target set up. Not sure how far back I am. I'd say it's about maybe 10-15 feet. Starting off with Browning Court. Let's see how it goes. Alright, no problems with that one. Looks pretty good here. I got a couple hits right there. I think it was 7 shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I was aiming just above the X here. So like right on that circle line right there. Let's go another 7 rounds and see how I do. Alright, going for the same target there on the left side. Alright, no problems with that magazine either. So as you can see, I'm going a little down and to the left. Like I said, aiming in the same spot right there. And I think part of that has to do with the long, heavy trigger pull. The trigger pull doesn't bother me, but I'm still, trying to figure out exactly where it breaks. Alright, so that was 14 rounds of the Browning Court. First magazine was 6 with 1 in the chamber. Then the second magazine was just 7. So now moving on to the Fiocchi. So I got the 6 round magazine with 1 in the chamber, and then I'll have another 7 round magazine. I'm going to go on the right target this time. Alright, no failed strike. Everything went just fine with the Fiocchi. So this time I did pay a little bit more attention to how I was pulling the trigger. And I did notice that I was kind of pulling off to the left a little. Alright, got another 7 rounds. And we're ready to go. Alright, next 7 rounds went through just fine. I did get a couple more up here, but I am going down and to the left again. Now I'm no expert shooter, so that's expected of me. I'm all over the place, but let's go on to the next one and see how it does. So now moving on to American Eagle. This time I'm going to go to that bottom target. See how it goes. Alright, no problems with the American Eagle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of all over the place. I saw what I did there. I did pull the trigger a little bit too fast. But the rest, I kind of kept a better grip on it and pulled slowly. Let's do another 7 rounds on that bottom target there. See what happens. Alright, 7 more rounds. And let's go. No problems with those 7 rounds. So a little bit better. I think I got one right there, and then the rest kind of stayed right in here. Like I said, not an expert, but not bad. The American Eagle ran just fine. Alright, same distance. This time, federal target range practice. Top target. And let's go. Alright, no problems with that one. So it seems like I'm getting a little worse and worse each time. A lot of them were out here, and I'm aiming right in the center. And I'm pretty sure I'm pulling with the trigger pull. Like I said, it doesn't bother me, but I think that's what's happening. So let's go another 7 rounds. Same target, top one, see what happens. Alright, same distance, top target, federal target range practice. Alright, no problems with those. This time I aimed a little up and to the right in here, so most of them went right in this area. So it did a little bit better. So I'm going to grab another target and keep shooting. Alright, scratch that. As soon as I hung up a new target, the clouds rolled in and it started to rain. So I packed up and came home. I watched my other video just to kind of recap, make sure I got everything right. The first 125 rounds straight out of the box, the Browning Court ran just fine. Fiocchi, I had 1 failed strike, but the second strike it fired. American Eagle, I had 1 failure to feed the first round, and a stovepipe. And the federal range target practice, 1 failure to feed the first round. I also shot the Hornady critical defense, but I had so many problems with it last time I didn't want to do it again, because 1, I don't have very many left, and 2, I just didn't think it would work and I didn't want to, waste them. But I believe it's because, this cone shape here, it's got those like little grooves in them at the end, and that's what was getting caught up on the feed ramp. Now I've read that other people had no problems with them. Not sure what kind they had. I know there's different types of critical defense, but I didn't want to waste them this time. After cleaning and relubing, I went back out and shot 14 rounds each before it started to rain again, and I had no problems with any of them. The Browning Court, just like last time, no problems. Fiocchi, no failed strikes, everything shot. American Eagle, no failure to feed or stovepipes. And the federal, no failure to feed. One thing I have noticed though, and it didn't do it today, but sometimes when you go to chamber that first round, if the slide is locked open, You put your first magazine in and you go to chamber the round, it goes in just fine. But the thing I noticed is if the slide is not locked back and you go to chamber the first round, sometimes I can feel it in my hand that it gets caught up on that feed ram for like a split second and then it slips and it goes in. And this time it worked fine, but other times, you know, I put the magazine in, chambered the first round, and I could feel it get caught up just for a split second and then it goes in. But anyway, that's the update on the Taurus Spectrum. After cleaning and re-lubing it, everything shot just fine, with the exception of the critical defense, which I did not shoot again today. But so far the Browning Court is my favorite. This is what I carry in this gun, but I had no problems with the rest of them after cleaning. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.